So we're on to Solomon Island. We'll get the generator looked at. We'll hopefully meet some new people.
Hopefully we have better power and I can do some laundry.
Yeah, we had weak power. That was the other problem with this marina. We had weak power, so we didn't do any laundry, and the air conditioning had trouble. Well, that's a long story. I don't go into it. Little annoyances. They do build up, and but we're on to the next place, next opportunity. I think we've cut one more stop out of our itinerary just to get further north faster. It's going to get interesting here. We're going to hopefully, if we get the generator fixed, we'll have a good long stay probably in Annapolis. But if we don't, I don't know if I'm going to cut that. We'll cut it shorter because we got to have a generator in order to anchor out, and Annapolis is really an anchor out opportunity we're hopeful for.
There is one marina south of.
Well, there's several marinas. There's a marina that we were advised to go to.
Advised us to go to.
And then you rent a car or Uber into Annapolis, and if we don't have a generator, that's what we will do. But we won't do that for 3 or 4 days. We'll do it for a couple.
We'll do it for a couple of months.
And then we got to get around and down the Delaware, and then we're going to have the interesting several days of probably mostly just focusing on getting to Liberty Harbor, basically New York, around New Jersey. Everything we've read and everything it's basically a bunch of outside Atlantic hops to get up there. So we'll look for weather windows and do long days on the outside, getting up north to New York.
So I still have a panic left.
You have more than one. Today's a long day. It's currently a 9:45, like I said, we left.
Probably about 9.
Maybe 45 minutes ago, I don't know. And we're due to arrive a little after 2. So today is a 4+ hour day, and it's fortunately we picked a flat day. So far it is flat, and it's supposed to stay flat till late afternoon, way past the time we're going to get there. And then tomorrow and Wednesday we got thunderstorm forecast, and I think this is a typical nice morning, heats up, thunderstorm, cools down, kind of a weather pattern right now for the Chesapeake.
And it's still really hazy, which I'm sure is still from the fires
And the other thing we did enjoy in Chrisfield was the pool. We went up there every day. Finally went to a place where we actually used the pool every day. And the next place where we're going in the Solomons that I picked out has a pool bar, and then it has a full marine service attached to it, and they're the ones that are going to try and get our generator fixed. And that'll hopefully get us on the rest of the way. So that was a long video, but it was time for a little talking heads video, I guess.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, happy Monday. And then here's our cruising view today, and this is pretty much going to be what it looks like till we get over to the other side of the Chesapeake. We're actually going up the east side. There's some islands sort of in the middle or on the east side that which I believe is what that's over there, and we're tucked in there, and then we're going to go through a little strait. I think it's called Kedges Strait or something. Then we'll cross the Chesapeake north of the Potomac, which is a trick you pull, because apparently where the Potomac meets the Chesapeake can get, some people call it sloppy, some people call it snotty, I don't know what you call it, but it can be a little washing machine, I guess is what I would have called it. But we're going to avoid that by going up this east side, then cutting across north of the Potomac, and then we'll be on the west side of the Chesapeake tonight again for a few days, and then when that's over we're going to go back to the east side, but up to Oxford, up further north where the Chesapeake starts to narrow. And then that's the itinerary so far. We'll see how we hold to that.
Okay, here we are on Solomon's, now technically Solomon's Island. We borrowed some bikes from the marina, rode down here to what's actually technically Solomon's Island. We've done the loop. There's not that much to see. Now I think we're gonna go back to this here tiki bar and maybe have a drink, and then if I can remember, I'll take some video on the way out of here. I don't know, I mean, it was recommended this way to spend several days here, which we've spent too. Spent all day yesterday waiting for nobody to show up to work on the generator. That's another long story, which I will share another time. And today we spent the morning doing not much. Then we did a run for some shopping at Target. Borrowed the courtesy car for that, and now we got the courtesy bikes. We're gonna, I guess, go ahead and have a drink up here at this tiki bar. Then the plan is to bicycle back towards the marina, actually a little past, and pick up order of steamed crabs and sides from Captain Smith's. We've made a very large order, more than the two of us can eat, but we'll have leftovers, and that's okay. Maybe make some crab dip or something. And meanwhile, this is Solomon's Island. Pretty cool place. I don't know how many days you'd have to actually spend here, but it just depends on what you want to do, I guess. Anyhow, we walked by here and people were trying to wave us in, so I guess we'll take them up on it. Hopefully.
Hello. Cheers. It's happy hour.
It's happy hour. Orange Crush and what looks like to be a blue Hawaiian.
I don't know what she called. What did she call it?
She didn't call anything.
Oh,
her name is Jordan, so it's Jordan Special.
Jordan Special.
We're at the tiki bar here. And this is Solomon's Island. This is technically Solomon's Island. And over there is Solomon's. I don't know what the distinction is other than that. So here we are. And we ran into this drink called the Orange Crush, which is the happy hour drink today. And where did we first run into these? It was in the Outer Banks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's like what?
It's up the East Coast.
Up the East Coast. We started seeing them in the Outer Banks, and every place we've gone on the Chesapeake's got them, and everybody talks about different ways of making them.
Yep.
Some with Sprite, some with soda water. I got mine with soda water. It basically tastes like an orange drink. It'll go down way fast.
Have a sip. Mine.
I did have a sip of yours.
Oh, okay.
And I do think I like yours better. And I don't normally like coconut drinks, but that one's really good. Okay, so
Really good.
this video will get demonetized because I got music playing in the background.
Yeah, probably.
That's okay. We don't make any money anyway. Alright. Okay, we had our Orange Crush and Blue Hawaiian at the Tiki Bar. We're running a little bit late because we were supposed to pick up our crab at 4 and it's 4:05, but hopefully that'll be okay. We'll hit the Crab Shack and then thinking about hitting the liquor store and getting a bottle of white wine to go with it. And here we are headed Solomon's Island. Got those crepe myrtles that grow so well down here. There's the Cryptic Pizza Emily with the skeleton with a stocking cap on. I don't know what he needs that for. But this is the kind of the waterfront. Quaint. There's a big bridge. Heads over to, believe it or not, that bridge goes to California, Maryland, which is where the Target is. Hey, keep this camera on and I'll have evidence of the run over. Hopefully it'll help with the payout, huh? Anyway, hopefully Melinda's behind me. I can't tell. You back there? There's a cool Catholic church coming up here. We'll get a little bit of that. Could boat to church. Maybe. Those might be private. They can boat to church, whoever those people are. Have a cool church. Back there. Maybe I should pull over and verify. Hey man, you gonna share?
I am. Look, we finally found crab.
So we hit a seafood place that you can order your crab steamed or sides. You pick it up to go. We stopped at the liquor store, picked up some wine. We're eating it in our own air-conditioned spot, and it was a deal. Now we just have to figure out how to eat
And
crab.
we bicycled up there,
And we
so we're a
bicycled.
little drenched.
Yeah, matter of fact, my lens is
Fogging up.
a little better. How's that? Okay.
Anyway,
So there we go.
So buon appetito.
Yeah.
Or provecho.
Provecho. That's the plan. Okay.